Hey, everybody, it's Tony Robbins. Welcome to the podcast. Listen, for the last 45 years, yes, 45 years, I've been focused on the subject of how do you help people increase the quality of their life, whether it be increase the quality of their business or their relationships or their finances. And one of the things I've learned is that communication is the basis of all relationships, whether it's business or personal. And we're all great communicators when we're not stressed. But we live in a world where the demands are constant, and we kind of get trained into having that part of our nervous system known as the sympathetic system. If you don't know it, it's the part that makes you go, 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 go. It's that adrenalized part kind of dominate our lives. And one thing I've learned is in business, for example, the chokehold on the growth of a business is always the leader. It's the psychology and the skills of the leader. And in your personal life, the quality of your life really comes down to the quality of your communications, your relationships. What makes somebody a great communicator is being able to hear what's not being said. But when you're stressed, you don't hear other people. You're not even able to listen. You think you're listening, but you're really just trying to get the job done. And so one of the most valuable skills is to manage our psychology. I've always say psychology is 80% of success and skills 20%. And I think meditation, for me, when I used to hear about meditation, my mindset was it's a waste of time. I mean, my meditation would be going on a run, which, by the way, is a form of meditation. I like to be physical, like to be in movement, kind of a dynamic meditation in what I do. Sitting still to meditate just didn't seem real to me. It just felt like a waste of time. And trying not to think thoughts, well, good luck with that. But I started to create a way that worked for me, which I call priming, and I do it every single morning, no matter how busy I am. I know how busy you are too. And so you don't have to be a meditator. You don't have to have some giant spiritual outcome. But if you want the best you to show up for your family, for your friends, for your business, and for yourself, I think it's important to find a daily practice. And meditation comes in many forms. I mean, it's really important for us to realize that in life, you don't experience life. None of us do. We experience the life we pay attention to. We experience what we focus on. The human brain is basically has three skills. It distorts, it deletes, and generalizes. If you're really angry, you have to delete all the things you could be happy about. If you're really, really happy, you have to delete all the things you could be pissed off about. And so whatever we focus on, wherever our focus goes, that's where energy flows. And learning to direct our attention or our focus is really what this is about, so that you experience the quality of life that you really desire and deserve for yourself and for the people you want to serve. And that only happens if you can do a reset. And so one of the best people I know of on the planet to talk about this, of course, is my wife, Sage. She is a walking, living, we call her Sage for a reason. She just has this beautiful state about her. I am the largest beneficiary of this woman's gorgeous love, but her ability to stay in the center of things. And we've traveled together of my 45 years for 22 years in the most crazy way. Most people would never be able to handle it in a trillion years, going, to 115 cities in a year and sometimes 12, 16 countries, and be in every time zone and still be in your center and give your best. And so I'd really want her to share with you this, along with my partner in crime here, Mary B. They're the two best people I know to share this with you. But I wanted to let you know how important I think this subject is before they begin with you. They're gonna walk you through many ways to look at this that I think will be really useful. But I know a lot of people, I know if someone said, oh, this is gonna be a podcast on meditation, I'd be out of here in the past. But today, I don't look at it as that. I think this is a podcast on how to direct your attention, because right now, that's the most valuable thing you have. I mean, look around, we're no longer in an information society. That died a long time ago. There's too much information. We're drowning information. We're starving for wisdom. But that wisdom is within you when you can calm the mind and when you can stop giving everyone else your focus and attention and direct it to what matters most. So without further ado, let me pass the ball to my two favorite humans on the planet, Sage Robbins and Mary B.
Wow. I'm touched, Tony Robbins.
I love you, sweetheart.
And I
You're
just
amazing.
want you to know that my attention's on you in this moment, and my heart is flooded, and I love you so dearly.
I'm so spoiled rotten. I'm the luckiest man alive. I love you with all my soul. So I know I'm passing you to someone who will be beloved to you, because she is a beloved human being. She treats all human beings with such love and trust and respect and honor. God comes through her only always. So, and Mary B is absolutely the same. This is our family going out there to have an impact together. So the ball is yours. Take it away.
I love you. Thank you, honey.
Love you, sweetheart.
Let me so love. Where there is darkness, light. Where there is sadness, joy.
It is May of 2022, which means it is World Meditation Month. Did you know that, Sage Robbins?
You know, you informed me. Hello, everyone.
Well, we are like hurtling toward the halfway point of 2022. Can you believe it? Like
No,
it goes
I
so
can't.
fast. It feels like we were just in 2020. Why does time go so fast? Could it perhaps be because we need a little more mindfulness? We need a little more meditation in our life. If I was a little more present, would it feel like I was getting everything out of these days? What do you think?
Well, gosh, that's a beautiful question. You know, I think the gift of meditation is it brings us here now. It's calling our attention back to this moment. You know, in life, through busyness and through external activity, we can miss the beauty of the simplicity of moments that life is offering us. And I think that's the beautiful blessing of having a practice, is it starts to tune our awareness or our attention to this moment here now.
I like when you call it a practice because that's something that I can get my head around, like soccer practice. Let me just start by saying, we jumped right in here, and I'll start by saying one of us is a meditator. The other one would like to be, but admittedly, it's like, I think it's great, although I don't do much of it myself. But I thought that we thought that would be relevant to you out there listening, because I think some of you listening will be diligent, seasoned meditators, and others will be more of my camp, like it's halfway through the year. My resolution was to meditate, and I still haven't done it. So, Sage, you are the resident expert in this conversation.
Well, I wouldn't say certainly I'm an expert. I feel like a baby on the path. And, but I'm happy to share my experience, and I definitely have a passion for it. And a lot of times I think when, I remember before I started and I thought like I had this identity, I'm not a meditator. And yet we're all meditative in moments. There's times where we slow down, and I think when we slow down, our energies naturally come towards our center. And whether it's, going for a walk on the beach, or whether it's looking at the waves, or watching your puppy breathe or play with a toy in the morning, or being with your little one, there's those moments where life slows down and there's a different level of connectivity